Okay, so I think I'm live on here, which is great because I want to share a little something with you. And while I'm waiting for people to jump on, I first want to say that what I'm about to share is by no means meant to create fear or scare anybody, because I don't believe in living in fear. I don't think that's going to do any good. I think it's important to be in touch with reality, though, like actual facts of what's happening versus an illusion. So I'm just going to share a few things that are actually, in fact, happening. And what's interesting is most people don't know this is actually happening. Okay, so get this. At the moment, if you guys know, if you've been following me at all, I decided to move out of the place I've been in downtown San Diego for the past 3.5, 4 years, whatever it's been. And God's been really leading me to go mobile, right? To be ready to go anywhere. And I am. I've let go of that. I'm now in the Airbnb lifestyle at the moment. I'm staying in an Airbnb in San Diego at the moment. After this, going to New Mexico for a couple months, and then I'm going to decide what state I want to go in. It's probably going to be Texas, Arizona, or maybe Tennessee, Nashville. I don't know. We're going to see where God leads. But I will tell you this. Right now I'm in California, okay? At the moment I'm sitting looking out at the bay, and there are police cars everywhere. They're heavily monitoring the beaches. The beaches are open, but you cannot sit, you cannot stop. I have watched them from my window every single day tell families to leave, like two people sitting in the grass telling them to leave, get up and leave. They can't sit in the grass. You cannot stop. I've been told multiple times by the police that you cannot walk on the boardwalk. You have to actually walk in the sand, which if you're walking a dog is very difficult to do. So many things that they're already heavily regulating. So things appear to be open, but heavily regulated. Now, here in California at the moment, I'm just going to tell you something that's happening. Okay, this is not conspiracy theory. This is not theory at all. This is actually happening. Okay, so many of my friends are under the illusion that things are opening back up. And I think that's the illusion that Newsom, the governor of California, wants to give. Businesses are slowly going to reopen. We're slowly reopening. That's the illusion. The reason they want to give that illusion is they want to keep people calm. They do not want riots. They do not want anyone going crazy. And already right now, there's a bunch of freedom rallies going on because people are fed up. California never really had a problem. Like if you look at our numbers of 40 million people in the state, it's like 0.00000 something as far as the numbers that are infected, and then 0.00000 when you look at the fatality rate. Nothing, the numbers do not justify the extreme measures that have been taken for the 5th largest economy in the world, which is the state of California, literally being destroyed before our very eyes. Now, what I'm about to tell you that's going on, a lot of people don't realize it because it's very subtle. And this is how the enemy works. He's very subtle. It's not always in your face, blatant evil. Okay, the devil doesn't always show up with little horns and a pitchfork. He shows up like, let me tell you, this is for your good, this is for you, but it's a sneaky way to get in, and that's what's happening right now. So, get this. As of May 10th, the city of San Diego released a new announcement, and I will put the link in the comments, you can read it for yourself, that they just doubled down on the restrictions of the stay-at-home orders. Just so you know, things are getting better. People have the illusion that things are opening up, that, people could even feel like, hey, let's go hang out, let's do stuff. No. Okay, as of May 10th, it clearly states that any gatherings of one or more, other than your own household, is against the orders. Okay, that's a violation of the orders. As of right now, and that was restated as of May 10th, with no date proposing that will change. At the same time, the regulations for any business to actually open back up is almost impossible for people to meet. So what I'm saying is the whole thing is an illusion, okay? It's to keep people calm. Oh, look, we're making progress. We're in phase 1, we're in phase 2. No, we're not. Nothing's happening, okay? Now, it's getting a lot worse, and let me explain what's actually happening, the big deal that I wanted to tell you guys about. This is mind-blowing, okay? And I'm going to put the link for you down below. Just so you know, there is a proposed bill right now called HR 6666. Everybody knows that's the sign of the devil. Go Google it yourself, HR 6666. Look for yourself. It is an introduced bill by the Democrats right now. I pray to God it doesn't pass. Hopefully it won't, because of who we have as our president at the moment. But it's being proposed, and you need to understand how serious this is. Okay, again, they don't want you to know this. They want you to have the illusion that things are opening back up, especially out here in California, Illinois, and New York, which are the most serious states for what's coming. Okay, so right now, that bill is introduced. If you read the bill, it would give billions of dollars for contact tracing. You have to understand how serious contact tracing is, because it is heavy, heavy monitoring of our entire freaking life. And it's already starting to happen right now. But this is really extreme, because what they're actually proposing is the ability to mass test with tests that we all know are coming back completely inaccurate. In fact, the president of Tanzania, go look this up yourself, I'll put it in a link down below. The president of Tanzania did the testing himself on a papaya and a goat, and they both came back positive. That's about how reliable these tests are. Yet, with these inaccurate tests, you need to understand, contact tracing, how serious this is. What they're going to be able to do is say, you know what, you've tested positive with COVID. Now we have the ability to know everyone you have contacted recently, and we are now going to approach those people and let them know that they have been in contact with the virus. The virus that has a 0.00000% fatality rate, by the way. But they're going to let you know, they never did this with the flu or anything else, but they will actually contact you and let you know that you have encountered someone with COVID. If you're COVID positive, they can actually remove you from your home. Now, I'm going to put a link below that you need to watch, okay? And all it is Ventura County. Ventura County is part of LA. Ventura County doing a briefing, you know, their city council, county council briefing, whatever. And they are addressing the public and letting them know about a pilot test that they're doing right now. You have to understand the connection. So HR 6666, go Google it. I'll put it down below as well. This bill, if it were to be passed, is extremely serious. But here's what's very strange. Here in California, in the county of Ventura, they're already doing it. They're doing a pilot program, which they plan to spread far and wide. Here's how this pilot program works. And you can listen to the man's words down below. The man is, I don't even know exactly what his role is, but he is part of the county council, whatever, and he's announcing and he's giving the briefing. Okay, that's all it is. It's no one else interpreting it. It's just him talking. Let me be very clear about what he says. He said in there, if we find that you're COVID positive and we come to your house, first of all, we're going to make sure you're isolated and we're going to check in with you daily. Okay, do you want someone doing that? Do you want someone checking on you daily and monitoring and making sure you're not leaving your house? That's scary enough, but here's where it gets very strange. His exact words, and I'll put his video down below, you can fact check me. His exact words are, if you are COVID positive or someone in the household is COVID positive, and we find that you don't have your own bathroom in your house, these are his words, we cannot allow you to stay in that house. We will give you alternate housing, and we will even feed you. Those are his words. He said, we cannot allow you to stay in that house. Now, it was interpreted that what he meant by that was that you would be forcibly removed from your house. Now, you have to understand, a lot of people are not educated on their rights at all. So let's just say someone shows up to your house and you're crammed in a house with 7 people and you're told that you're COVID positive, and the very best thing you can do is leave your home, leave your kids, leave your spouse, and go to this alternate housing. You're probably going to do it. You're scared, you're fearful, you don't even know your rights, you don't even know how undeadly this virus really is because you've been lied to, and you leave your house. You go to alternate housing. That is happening right now in Ventura County. Now, I do want to tell you that his exact words, when he said we cannot allow you to stay in your house if you don't have your own bathroom, you will be given alternate housing. He got a lot of backlash from that. Fox News came out with an article stating that he clarified you would never be forcibly removed from your home. We would never do that. These were his words. We would never forcibly remove you from your home. That isn't what I meant. I'm sorry, I was misinterpreted. His exact words were, we can't allow you to stay in a home where you don't have your own bathroom. So which is it? Now, the reason he's backtracking is they don't want anyone blowing up. They don't want to see riots. They don't want to see people going crazy, like people should be going crazy, because this is not okay. So this pilot program that's that's going underway right now apparently will not forcibly have you leave your house. But we all know that if it's highly recommended by the people knocking on your door and you don't know the difference, plenty of families are going to give up their very rights and hand off their children or their spouse or themselves to go to some alternate housing. And I don't know what exactly they're doing, but that fact itself, the contact tracing and that you've been in contact with this and you're testing positive, according to faulty tests, by the way, which are not even reliable, this should not be okay with anybody, and it's happening right now. So the interesting thing is most people are being drawn into an illusion right now. That's why everything out here in California is generally very calm. I'm watching all the police out here. They yell at you about really stupid things right here on the beach. I'm watching people walk by. They'll yell at you if you have a dog. You can't walk on the boardwalk. They do these things. But generally it's pretty calm. There's no riots. There's nothing really crazy. The freedom rallies stay really calm. Everything is kind of like this very strange calm. But when you actually look deeper at what they're saying, like, oh guys, don't worry, we're reopening, things are moving. They're not moving. And here's another thing people have to be aware of. What Newsom just did, and I will put the article below. These are facts. This is not theory. What Newsom just did is he actually had mail-in ballots. I keep wanting to say mail-in rebates. He had mail-in ballots sent to every California resident. Do you know how serious that is? That's for November. That's saying that it's not going to be safe enough to vote, so we need you to mail in your ballot. We all know that is code for cheaters. We all know what's going on there. But the fact that they've done that and they're doing mail-in ballots for all of California for way out in November, you have to understand, if the agenda is to keep people inside and have enough of a problem and enough fear to keep you inside, at least to do these mail-in ballots, okay, there's one agenda. The second agenda we all know is vaccinations. If you can keep a group of people scared enough about a thing that really we shouldn't even be scared about, then naturally we're all going to line up for the coming vaccination. So you have to understand the agenda overall and do the research for yourself. Try to seek the agenda so you understand how long this can be drawn out. But if one of the agendas is let's do mail-in rebates, we need to keep enough of a problem going on to keep everyone inside until the election's over and till the vaccine comes out. Those are two very driven agendas. Now, what is the reason for the vaccine agenda? You make your own conclusions. Okay, I could give you many right now about why they want to inject and why Bill Gates is talking about the importance of having billions and billions of doses. He's actually talking about 7 billion doses of the vaccine ready to go. That clearly tells you that's pretty much every person on the planet. They intend, that's their intention. It doesn't mean they'll get away with it, but their intention is to vaccinate every human being on the freaking planet. Now, why would they want to do that? You draw your own conclusions. I won't even go there in this video, but that's an agenda. The other agenda, a lot of people want Trump out of office. And I'm not even going to get into all the reasons why. You draw your own conclusions to why they want Trump out of office. But it's a very, very serious agenda. So if that's the case, we're in an election year. Here we are, held up in our houses, given the illusion that things are slowly opening up. And I'm talking mainly about these states like California. I'm talking about Illinois, and I'm talking about New York big time. New York Cuomo just partnered with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to reform the school districts in the state of New York. So congratulations to all the New York residents. That's quite a scary endeavor that's going on there. But again, what is his agenda with getting his fingers in the schools? You draw your own conclusions about that. I won't even go there for you. Don't even need to. You guys are smart enough to draw your own conclusions. But why I want to make this video today is to tell you the facts. I've talked to plenty of my friends. They're in the illusion. They're like, yeah, things are opening back up. Let's get together. Let's do that. Let's do this and that. And I'm like, are you aware as of May 10th, 2020, San Diego, where we are right now, just doubled down on the stay-at-home orders, and any group of more than one, any gathering of more than one isn't even allowed. Are you aware of that? And my friends are like,